At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is there a way to make payday faster? And good news, everyone. Now, if your direct deposit is set up at Huntington, we'll make your paycheck available to you up to 2 days early and with no added cost to you. If you're wondering, why would a bank do that? We get it. But for us, it's about looking out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Direct deposit and eligibility requirements apply. Learn more at huntington.com/earlypay.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm the dad from that hilarious sitcom you watch on demand. Thanks to DirecTV Stream, our worlds have been brought together.
And there's a laugh track.
Oh, who, them? Yeah, well, they kind of just follow me everywhere.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at directv.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
Motherfucker.
Hold up, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
Because we just knocked these out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me,
I
thought he was a con artist,
no,
just based off his look.
They're edgy. Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. Got quite a few things to talk about today. Got Game 5 of the, Game 6 of the World Series tonight. Braves are up 3-2, going to try to close out in Houston. Got some NBA that we'll talk about. We'll look ahead at some of the NFL early lines. All right, let's talk about the World Series first. All right, World Series tonight. You have the Astros are 1.5 point favorites. They're -1.5 run favorites on the run line. -132 money line. Braves are +112 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 8.5. You have Garcia on the mound for the Garcia on the mound for the Astros. Fried on the mound for the Braves. Garcia has been kind of up and down in the postseason. His first couple postseason starts, he had like a 9.64 ERA. But his last start here, his first start here in the World Series, he pitched real well. Fried has been one of the Braves' better pitchers. He struggled his last couple starts out. I look for Fried to get back on track tonight. I like the Braves here at plus 112 on the money line to close out this series. I think Fried is going to put together a better game tonight than what he did the first time against the Astros, and I look for the Astros to hit Garcia better this time than they did the first time they saw him. Garcia's pitching on only 3 days of rest. I think that can make a difference. I was kind of surprised that they decided to move him up, pitch him on 3 days of rest instead of pitching maybe like Urquidy or somebody and saving Garcia for Game 7. But maybe they're saving Urquidy or somebody like that for. But I like the Braves here at the plus 112 on the money line. Over under is 8.5. I like the under the 8.5 from this game. I think that it's going to be a low scoring game tonight. If you think it's going to be a high scoring game and you like the Braves to win, FanDuel has a boost where you get the Atlanta Braves to win and the over the 8.5. Was at plus 290. You can get that at plus 350 now. They have Freddie Freeman and Jose Altuve each to record one or more hits tonight. And that was at minus 135. You can get that at plus $1 now. All right. Let's move over, talk a little bit about let's talk some NBA. Got a pretty big slate of NBA games tonight. You got the Miami Heat at the Dallas Mavericks. The Heat are 2.5-point favorites. They're minus 138 on the money line. The Mavericks are plus 118 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 210. This is a game I'm probably going to stay away from, but if I was going to pick a team, it would probably be the Miami Heat at the money line at the minus 138. I think they're playing a little bit better than Dallas right now, but you can't ever count Luka out. And I think Dallas is still figuring out their lineups with the new coach and everything. All right, next game. The Milwaukee Bucks at the Detroit Pistons. Milwaukee's 4.5-point favorites. They're minus 180 on the money line. Detroit is plus 152 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 210.5. I like the Bucks here. I don't think Detroit has enough offense to keep up with the Bucks. And I like the over the 210.5. Sacramento Kings at the Utah Jazz. Jazz are 9-point favorites. They're minus 450 on the money line. The Kings are plus 350 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 221.5. I like the Jazz here. The Kings don't have enough offense to keep up with the Jazz. Minus 450 on the money line's too steep. 9 points in the NBA game is quite a few points. But I like the Jazz minus 9 here. I don't think Sacramento will be able to keep up with them. And I like the over the 221. Pelicans at the Suns. Suns are 11.5-point favorites. Minus 700 on the money line. Pelicans are plus 500 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 214.5. I like the Suns here. It's a game I'll probably stay away from because 700 on the money line is too steep. And 11.5 is a lot of points. I think the Suns will win this game. I'm not willing to give up 11.5 points. I like the over the 214.5. You got the Rockets at the Lakers. Lakers are minus 10 on the Lakers are 10-point favorites. They're minus 850 on the money line. Houston is plus 420 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 217. I like the Lakers here at the minus 10. Houston don't have enough offense to keep up with the Lakers. And Houston's defense isn't great. Lakers' defense, I think, is a little better than Houston's. So I like the Lakers here at the minus 10. And I would lean toward the over the 217. NBA teams just don't play defense very often anymore, especially in the regular season. You see a little more defense played in the postseason, but you don't see defense played in the very often in the regular season. All right, that looks like that's all the NBA games for tonight. Let's Is there any college football tonight? Oh, I got a MAC game tonight. Eastern Michigan at Toledo, college football. Toledo is 8.5-point favorites. They're minus 355 on the money line. Eastern Michigan is plus 270 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 54.5. I like Toledo in this game. Their offense is going to be too much for Eastern Michigan's defense. I think Toledo will win by close to probably 2 scores. So I like Toledo here at the minus 8.5, and I would like the. I would lean toward the over the 54.5, but I really like the Toledo minus the 8.5. I don't think Eastern Michigan's defense is going to be able to slow down Toledo's offense very much. All right. Before we move on, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Come join us. We're giving out winners. We're also live at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. You can find GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, both on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, most places where you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about our shows. We post our daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show on there. So follow us on social media so you don't miss out on any of that. Also, don't forget today, 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live with a special edition of GWR as we're going to air a great conversation we had with pro wrestler Savior. You don't want to miss this show. It's a great conversation, so make sure you tune in with us today at 1 o'clock for that. Also, tomorrow we will have, at 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll have special guest pro wrestler Luke Savage will be making his return to the show, so make sure you don't miss that tomorrow. And then on Friday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we will have Ricky Ruckus. He's a promoter from Emerge. He's going to join us, talk about Emerge 58, Reap What You Sow, and just talk about the Emerge promotion as a whole. So make sure you join us for that at 1. That should be a real interesting conversation as he'll be calling in, talking to us live. All right, let's move on. Let's talk some NFL. Look at headlines. Oh, don't forget, check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/GonzalezSports/merch. We have t-shirts, hats, hoodies, a lot of different things on there. There's also a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that as well. You can find the link in the video description, or it's going across the bottom of the screen in your ticker. All right. Let's move on. We're going to look at some of the lines for the Colts. Thursday night football this week. Or some look ahead lines for NFL, not the Colts. Thursday night football this week. You have the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are 10.5-point favorites. They're minus 56 on the money line. Or minus 560 on the money line. The Jets are plus 420 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 46.5. I like Indianapolis in this game, which I'm a big Colts fan, so yeah. But I don't know if I would lay 10.5. I think the Colts are 10.5 points better than the Jets. I really do. But I just watched the Jets beat a Bengals team that I thought was 11 points better than the Jets. I also just watched the Colts blow a game that they should have won against the Tennessee Titans. I think the Colts win this game. I myself, as of right now, I'm not comfortable enough to lay 10.5 points. I think the Colts will win this game, and I can see it being over the 46.5. All right, on Sunday's games, the Texans at the Dolphins. Dolphins are 6.5-point favorites. They're minus 290 on the money line. Texans are plus 235 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 46. I look for this line to move toward the Dolphins more as the week goes on. So if you like the Dolphins, I would get them now before this goes up to 7 or more. Me personally, I'm not big on either one of these teams. Both these teams have been struggling. I lean toward the Dolphins, but I don't lean toward the Dolphins enough that I would lay points. I like the over the 46 because I don't think either one of these defenses are real great. Broncos at the Cowboys. Cowboys are 10-point favorites. They're minus 450 on the money line. Broncos are plus 350 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 49.5. I like the Cowboys here. I'm not sure if I would want to make sure that Prescott's playing this week, which I think he is. Broncos defense just isn't what it used to be. They did, and they just got rid of Von Miller as well. I would go with the Cowboys here. I would like to get this at 9.5 or under. So you might wait, but the only bad thing about waiting, you might wait and it might go up to 10.5 or 11. But I do like I think I like the over the 49.5. Vikings at the Ravens. Baltimore is 5.5-point favorites. They're minus 230 on the money line. The Vikings are plus 190 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 49.5. I like the Ravens here. Vikings find ways to lose games. They had it set up, all waiting on to be able to beat Dallas over the weekend. Dallas didn't start Prescott. They started Cooper Rush, and the Vikings somehow found a way to lose that game. I like the Ravens here at the minus 5.5. And I like the over the 49.5. Patriots at the Panthers. Patriots are 4-point favorites on the road. They're minus 194 on the money line. The Panthers are plus 162 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 41. I like the Patriots here at the minus 4 on the spread. Panthers offense has been struggling. It looked like Darnold got hurt again, and Walker came in. Hey, played good. Was able to lead Panthers to the win. Patriots are looking good. Mac Jones looks like he's comfortable back there. Patriots defense is starting to play better. I like the Patriots here at the minus. I'd give up lay the 4 points. This could be a game that could be under the 41 because I could see both these teams having some trouble scoring. Bills at the Jaguars. Bills are 14.5-point favorites, minus 1,100 on the money line. Jags are plus 700 on the money line. Over under for this game's at 48.5. I like the Bills to win this game. I think the Bills will win big as well. I'd rather get this at 14 than 14.5, but I would be surprised if this don't keep moving up. So if you like it, I'd get it now before it goes up too much more. I lean toward the Bills here. The Jaguars just aren't looking good at all. I like the Bill. I would lean toward the Bills at the minus 14.5, and I like the over the 48.5. Browns Bengals should be a good game. The Bengals are 2.5-point favorites at home. They're minus 152 on the money line. The Browns are plus 128 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 47. Browns offense has been struggling the last few games, trying to find their rhythm, get some points. Baker's been hurting, but the Bengals have been looking good. Then the Bengals go out and blow a game against the New York Jets. That surprised me. This game here is going to be a good game. Could be a low-scoring game. I think I would lean toward the Bengals here at the minus 2.5. I think the Bengals are going to bounce back and play a good game after that debacle last week. Browns right now, their offense just worries me. Defense isn't bad, but the offense isn't putting up points like I think they should. So I like the Bengals here at the minus 2.5, and I like the over the over the 47. Falcons at the Saints. Falcons aren't looking good at all. Saints are 6-point favorites in this game. They're minus 260 on the money line. The Falcons are plus 215 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 42.5. Falcons have just been, they're up and down, but the Saints just lost Jameis Winston, that quarterback, so they're going to have to, for the rest of the season. So they're going to either be playing Trevor Siemian, or if Taysom Hill comes back, they could throw him in there. I think if I'm them, I'll play Siemian. They're still 6-point favorites even with that, and it's a game I would probably wait till a little bit later in the week, find out who's all playing, who's going to be the quarterback for the Saints before I done anything on it. And I kind of like the under the 42 in that game. I could see that being a pretty defensive game. Raiders at the Giants. Raiders are 3-point favorites. Minus 168 on the money line. The Giants are plus 142 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 47. I like the Raiders here. The Giants somehow just find ways to lose games. They ain't been able to stay healthy for one. They might get Saquon back for this game, which would help. I think the Raiders have the better team. I would lean toward the Raiders here at the minus 3. And I like the over the 47. Chargers at the Eagles. The Eagles are Chargers are 1.5-point favorites. Minus 122 on the money line. The Eagles are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game's at 50. The Chargers, beginning of the season, looked like one of the best teams in the NFL. Last couple of weeks have found ways to blow games. Got blown out by Baltimore, then blew a game over the weekend. I like the Chargers here at the minus 1.5, or actually at the minus 122 money line. But I think this right here is an overreaction to how they only have the Eagles as 1.5-point dogs. The Eagles won a game big over the weekend, but you have to remember it was against the Lions. Then another big game this week: Packers at the Chiefs. Chiefs have been struggling. Did pick up a win last night against the Giants, but most teams pick up a win against the Giants. Right now they have the Chiefs as 1-point favorites over the Packers. Chiefs are minus 112 on the money line. Packers are minus 104 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 55.5. I like Green Bay here, mainly because Kansas City's defense hasn't played worth anything this year. I would like to see if the Packers are going to have Packers should have Devontae Adams and them guys back this week as well. I like the Green Bay here at the minus 104 on the money line, and I like the over the 55.5. Cardinals at the 49ers. Cardinals are 2.5-point favorites on the road. They're minus 152 on the money line. 49ers are plus 128 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 46.5. I like the Cardinals here. This is going to be a good game, San Francisco is starting to get healthier. Both these teams have decent defenses, but I think the Cardinals have a little bit better offense, so I would lean toward the Cardinals here. Again, these are just looking at early look-ahead lines. We will give out our official picks and stuff later in the week, usually on Saturday or Sunday morning, or sometimes on Friday's show. We have the Tennessee Titans, the Los Angeles Rams. This is a Sunday night game. This has the ability to be a real good game. The Rams just made their defense even better by picking up Von Miller. Rams are 7.5-point favorites here. The Titans just lost Derrick Henry, looks like, for the rest of the season. I would like to get this game at 7 or under, so I'd probably wait and see if it moves any. But with Derrick Henry being out, this is probably going to move the other way. So if you like the Rams, I'd get them now before this moves up. And then on Monday night, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Chicago Bears. But Bears need a new coach. Matt Nagy's terrible. I'll just get that out there again. But the Steelers are 6.5-point favorites at home. They're minus 290 on the money line. The Bears are plus 235. Over-under for this game is at 40. I think the Steelers will win this game. I think they have the better defense and a little bit. Their offense is just a tad better. But I like the Steelers here at the minus 6.5. You might get this now too, because I could see this moving closer or moving more toward Pittsburgh, and I'd get this before it gets to 7 or more. All right. All right, let's get to my picks of the day. Major League Baseball tonight. I like the Atlanta Braves to close out the World Series tonight on the road against Houston. You can get the Braves at plus 1.5 on the run line. That's at minus 178. I'm going to take the Braves on the money line at plus 112. And I like the under the 8.5 in this game. So I'm going to take the Braves money line. Then in the NBA tonight, I like Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks money line over the Detroit Pistons. I like the Miami Heat money line over the Dallas Mavericks. I like the Utah Jazz minus 9 over the Sacramento Kings. And I'll take the Phoenix Suns minus 11 over the New Orleans Pelicans. So I have the Braves money line, the Bucks money line, Miami Heat money line, Utah Jazz minus 9, and the Phoenix Suns minus 11 are my official picks for today. I'll have those picks up on our social media accounts here in just a little while. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. That show's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern. Also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find both shows in podcast form on Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about our shows. We post all of our daily picks from Easy Money. A sports betting show get posted on there. Any show announcements, interview announcements. So make sure you follow us on social media so you don't miss out. Also, today, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will air great conversation we had with pro wrestler Savior. It was a great conversation. I was had a really good time talking to Savior. Hope to have him back on the show again. Also, don't forget, tomorrow, Luke Savage makes his return to the show. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Luke Savage will be live with us on GSR. Don't want to miss that. Never know what Savage is going to do. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Have a lot of different items available on there. We're going to have some new stuff dropping here real soon. So keep an eye out for that. You can also there's a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. You can find that link in our video description, or it's going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. That link is streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Also, don't forget, this Sunday, November 7th, if you're looking for something to do, go check out WCWO Heroes Helping Heroes. It's for a great cause. All door proceeds going to help veterans. GWR, we will be there live doing commentary for the show. So come out. It's on Kentucky Avenue, just right across from Lucas Oil Stadium. It's $12. It'll be the best $12 you ever spent. We went down there a couple weeks ago. They put on a great show. WCWO, they're ran by some great people. Go show them your support. Go help support the veterans. We all need to do that. And we wouldn't have the freedoms we have today if it wasn't for our veterans. So go check out that show November 7th at WCWO. All right, and we'll also, one last thing before we get out of here. Don't forget, Saturday we will be live Saturday for the with a live watch along for the UFC pay-per-view. You got Usman versus Covington. It's a big card, so make sure you join us for that. We appreciate everybody joining us. Like I said, don't forget, we'll be live here in about 50 minutes, and we're going to air interview we had with the pro wrestlers, the Savior, Jansen Blevins. So make sure you come join us for that. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow at 11 with Easy Money and Sports Betting Show, and again at 1 p.m. tomorrow with GSR, as Luke Savage will be live with us. Hope everybody has a great day. Be safe. Peace.